The Young Marines Orlando Devil Dogs has prepared many young men and women for their futures. They have an incredible opportunity to connect with fellow service members who share the same passion for excellence and community service. Joining me now is Arianna Reyes to share her experience with the Devil Dogs. Thank you for joining me today, Arianna. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Okay. How old are you?
I am 14.
14, and how old were you when you joined the Orlando Devil Dogs?
I was 12.
You were 12?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and in the time that you were with the Young Marines, what interested you to even become a Orlando Devil Dog?
Well, see, my oldest cousin was a young Marine back in Ohio, and he is now a U.S. Marine. My brother was also a young Marine. He is now also a U.S. Marine. So it kind of fell down the line to me, and I've seen the way that they've matured and progressed in their lives, and I figured this would be a great opportunity for me as well.
And being a young lady, it's not readily everyone wants to be a Marine.
Yes,
and,
sir.
and that, so what inspired you other than what you just said, knowing the challenges that you may encounter being a young lady?
Of course. Well, I've never played with dolls when I was little.
Okay.
You know, I've always tagged along with my brother, playing basketball, playing with cars, and I figured, you know, I should stick to the side of me that I know is true, and I know that what I can accomplish. So I want to see if I can reach my limit and pass it.
Okay. And what type of activities does the Orlando Devil Dogs do?
Well, we have a color guard group.
Okay.
We participate in many color guards. We do parades, a lot of community service hours, and we help out in our communities a ton.
So it's a lot of volunteering that you do?
Yes.
Okay. Can you tell me any specific thing of the volunteering that you do that you enjoy the most?
Of course. We recently did the Second Harvest Food Drive. It was an early morning activity. We helped, I think we served about 500 cars. It was great. It was a great opportunity to see all the people there and help out. We passed out a ton of food. We've also done Wreath Across America. We go to the cemeteries and we clean the tombstones and we put the wreaths over there, and just being able to help out in all these events is really great.
Well, it's very instrumental, and it's patriotism.
Yes.
And it's great what the Young Marines do to instill patriotism in our particular youth.
Yes.
What are maybe one or two of the biggest challenges you had of becoming a Young Marine?
Well, of course, the knowledge-based part of it all. You know, it's a lot to learn. Many of us don't appreciate the history that we have, so learning it all and being able to remember and know the significance of it was definitely difficult. Because of course we have classes, but really getting into it is a challenge. So getting into that was a challenge, but it feels great to know where I come from.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, it's important because you don't want history to repeat itself if it's in a bad way.
Of
and
course.
it's always good to know your history. And what particular standards are you held to stay in the Young Marines?
Well, of course, we have to have good grades, you know, participate in our communities, just be held to a higher standard than most other youth in our daily lives. I'm a respectable young Marine. I'm very disciplined. I'm orderly, but I also know how to have fun and communicate with others. You know, that's very important in our unit.
And I see you're a corporal.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations, non-commissioned.
Thank you.
And with that being said, what attributes have you developed as far as being a leader?
Yes, so in our unit, the platoon sergeant. So I learned to communicate with my young Marines and get them to act in an orderly fashion, and just knowing all of my young Marines personally on a different level, so I know what they can and cannot do and how to make them do more, you know. So I communicate with everybody on a nice level.
Well, you know, it's important because a lot of times you don't know what you really can do until
Right.
you're pushed, but there's a certain way to push everybody because you can't push them the same in that
Exactly.
particular aspect. But once you overcome one obstacle, it makes you stronger to overcome the next obstacle. What would you say to the youth in the community about the Young Marines and why they should maybe join or become interested in the Young Marines?
I'd say that the Young Marines teaches a lot of life skills that you don't get on the regular. I'd say that it's a very great program. It teaches you a lot about your future, what you can do, the opportunities you have. It opens up a lot of doors, and it teaches discipline, especially. So I feel like that's a lot of what we need in our community. So it's a great, great opportunity.
And I'm familiar, but I want you to let me know about some of the awards and recognitions that you've achieved since being in.
Yes, last year I received Young Marine of the Year award.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I was also honor grad at my junior leadership school as well. I was highest ranked for drill. So the marching that we do is very disciplined and orderly, and I was top ranked for that. I also got an achievement award and 50 hours of community service recently. So.
And which one of those is was the most rewarding to you that you received?
I'd say my honor graduate of JLS award was definitely the most rewarding. It was a difficult one to achieve, and plus I was out there with other young Marines that I've never met before. I don't know their level. I don't know if they know more than I do, but I performed to my best ability, and I saw that it worked out.
And what are your aspirations for the future?
Currently, my plan A is to become an Army officer, a special intelligence officer. Yes, so I would like to get the scholarship award and go to college and then become an Army special intelligence officer.
Okay, and why the Army?
Well, I figured it'd open a lot of doors for me, and since my brother and my cousin were both Marines, I want to visit other branches as well to learn more about them.
Well, it's ironic that you say that because in my family there's been Army, Navy, Marine, and Air Force.
Yes,
so
sir.
I could see the diversity and exploring it. And Arianna, thank you so much for letting me interview you today.
Of course.
You're a true patriot, and you will be one of the future leaders of America because you're leading now. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
You're very welcome. The Orlando Devil Dogs Young Marines is making a positive impact by shaping and guiding young people here in Central Florida. It's truly wonderful to have an organization like this one that's so passionate about instilling core values in the next generation. If you'd like more information on anything we discussed today, we'll show you how to connect with the Young Marines. Go to www.ocfl.net/veterans. That's where you'll be able to find the links and contact information you need. I hope you'll join us again for Operation Outreach, as we will continue to highlight the many programs and services available to military veterans in Central Florida. Until then, I'm Fred Robinson. Take care and thank you for watching.